my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for this week. Today I'm going to play with Framed Florets. It's a new collection that will be available to customers from the 1st of November. There's a bundle in the collection that is going to be carried over to the next mini catalogue, the January to June mini catalogue, and there are also some other products, designer series paper, decorative bling elements, and another stamp set that is for a limited time only. So this is the card I've made, the foldy card. It's just called an angled fold card or an angled gate fold card. Really simple fold, and I thought I'd recreate this but make it a Christmas one, a festive one, because this suite covers all occasions. So let me put my phone up into the holder and we'll get started. So this is the card again. So the paper is beautiful. Let me find the leaflet. So this is the leaflet. I'll get it out of the plastic in case it's glary. Okay, so this is the bundle, the Framed Florets and the Framed Floret dies that will carry over into the next mini catalogue. There's these gold adhesive back swirls that are for a limited time only. The framed and festive stamp set is also for a limited time only, and the fitting florets DSP designer series paper is for a limited time. But all of it is available from the 1st of November, so that's Tuesday. Okay, so it's really beautiful paper, and as I said, it goes for all occasions. So let me get rid of that and we shall get started. So it's called an angled fold or an angled gate fold card. Really super simple card. So let me pop that there, and I'll get my trimmer, and I'm using soft succulent again for my base, and I'm using these two pieces of designer series paper. The reason being, this is the back of this piece. So that worked really well for this card, but this is the back of this one, and I don't think that will work so well. So I'm going to sort of use this piece and this piece. So and I've already gone ahead and cut out a couple frame, so I'll show you that, and an insert, so I'll show you that when we get to it. So let's put that away. Okay, so this is a normal piece of A4 cardstock, and we want to keep the length of 29.7. Sorry, I'll just let my dog out of my room. Rosie. Sorry about that. My daughter's just arrived, so my doggy wanted to say hello. And then we're going to cut it at 14.8. There we go. Get rid of that piece. I'm going to spin it round and cut it at score it at 9.6 centimetres. So I'm doing it in centimetres. My brain's not working well enough to convert it to inches for you as well, so I'm sorry about that. So 9.6 centimetres from either end of the card. And then if you fold this over, and you fold this one over, that's what you get to start with. But we are going to do a little bit of cutting to make it angled. So if you get a ruler and you go down 4 centimetres, I'll try not to let my head come in, 4 centimetres, and mark it from the top on both sides, 4 centimetres. And then on the bottom, if you go in 2.5 centimetres, just put a little pencil mark, and in 2.5 centimetres. and put a little mark. Okay, so then get your trimmer back, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut from the score line down to the 4 centimetre mark. So you just line it up in the cutting track. Like so. And we'll do it on the other side of the card. So put the 4 centimetre mark in the cutting track and the score line in the cutting track. So that gives you your top angles. And now with the bottom, the 2.5 centimetre pencil mark and this point here, the 4 centimetre point, put those two in the cutting track. Uh, 2.5 centimetres and 4 centimetres. There we go. So that's really not that difficult, and that gives you your angle. See? Quite simple. Okay, so now we're going to bring in our pieces of designer series paper. So this is 9.1 centimetres, and we want to cut it at 14.3. If we want, I'm just looking, if we want it to be, just working out which one I want to be on the, you know what? Yeah, 14.3, and that's when I cut the angles, that'll be what's going to be different. Just 14.3, yep. And if you're using paper that you think would work the other way, you can do the front and back, but I don't think that will work the other way. So this is 9.1 and 14.3. There we go. So I'm going to make this panel for my front. I'm going to reverse it. I put it on the inside, but this time I'm going to put it on the front. So in that case, I'll get my little ruler back again. So for the right hand front, measure down 4 centimetres on the left hand side. There we go. And 2.5 centimetres in from the left hand bottom corner. Pencil mark. And we do the same. We pop that back into our trimmer, and we're going to cut. Put the 4 centimetre mark in the cutting track and the top right corner in the cutting track, and cut. And then we're going to put the 4 centimetre mark and the 2.5 centimetre pencil mark in the cutting track, and cut. So that will be our piece for the front. I think I'm needing a new blade in my trimmer. So that will be our front panel. And on this piece, so you cut the angled pieces on the right hand side. So we want down 4 centimetres. There, and 2.5 centimetres on the bottom, in. Okay, so then we bring that, we put the 4 centimetre mark and the top left corner in the cutting track. Oops, don't move it. There we go. And the 4 centimetre point and the 2.5 centimetre mark in the cutting track. And that's about all the cutting we're going to do at the moment. So I'll bring that back in, and I'll just make this a bit, this is what's telling me I think I'm needing a new blade. And I've also got a little tiny bit of a scruff there. So just get rid of that. There we go. Okay. So So I'll bring my sample card in. So I'm going to put that piece on this side, and I'm going to do this piece on this side this time round, because I am going to put like a frame, gold frame around it. So I didn't want to cover up all that detail on that piece of paper. I figured it would be better on the gingham piece. So that was my reasoning behind that. So we'll put that there. So let's get my glue and we'll glue this down. So I'm making this on a Sunday morning, even though it's my Makeup Monday, because I'm back to work tomorrow. And we're going out this afternoon. We're going down to Sydney with our daughter to see Moulin Rouge. So I had to pre-record this ahead of time. There we go. Where's the tissue when I need one? Here we go. So, but it's still my Makeup Monday. Okay, so that's that side. And then we'll get this side happening. And put that over on this left-hand side. Okay, and where's my tissue gone? I threw it away. Here it is. So I've got another lovely day here on the Central Coast. I think the rain's going to come back again tomorrow, but we've had some beautiful days, so we can't complain. Can't complain. Okay, so that's that. Now, with this collection of products, you get various frames and dies, and so the frames are the ovals, and I really love the ovals. It's really nice. So I think I've shown you a couple of cards I've made. So this is the frame I'm using today. So it cuts out the frame and it cuts out the centerpiece as well. So you can use all gold if you want, but I'm not going to. That's one of the frames. That's the one we're using today. And then this is another one. This beautiful one, and it cuts out the outside edge of the frame and the center oval as well. I haven't played with the hearts yet, but I believe it just cuts out the hearts. It doesn't cut the center part out. So I must have a play, and then I'll be able to tell you for sure. But that's a pretty one too. Beautiful. And then these cut out various flowers in the Framed Florets stamp set. So let me just move that aside. So we're going to make this one a festive card. This one I've made like a birthday card. So this one I used a layering circle dies, and that worked, and just one of the flowers and coloured that in, which we might do again. So to get the different coloured ovals, just the outline and the outside and the centre, I have to cut a gold one if I want the gold outline, and a white one if I want the white centre. So then I've got these two left over, which I'm making a collection of oval frames that I can use on other projects down the track. So we shall stamp on our oval, and I will get Evening Evergreen, and we will get the Framed and Festive stamp set. Now this is the one that's for a limited time only, and which one will fit? May this season be filled with peace and joy. That'd be nice. Oh, there's Rosie going off again. Yes, I think that would be nice. So let me get my stamp. No, my block, I mean. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so I'll put that on my block, and I'll ink that up with my Evening Evergreen ink. And it's all over the edge there. Let's just pray that it doesn't transfer onto my oval. Hallelujah. Okay. So I am going to run a class in November using this collection of products, and I'm going to offer this stamp set. It's going to be a product-based class, and it's going to be using this framed and festive stamp set and a packet of the designer series paper. So this stamp set's $42 and the designer series paper is $21. My class will cost $65, and you will get the stamp set and the designer series paper to take home and use for yourself. And we'll make 3 cards. So we might even make this card and these 2 cards. And then if you want to buy anything else, if you want to buy the dies and the framed florets, well, you can, or you can wait till January when the mini catalogue comes out and purchase it then. So just stay tuned for that class. That will be coming up in November. The end of November, I'm going to do that. So let's see. Yes. I shall put this one on with some glue. So I probably should get my silicone sheet out, although this paper's ready to go for the next month. It's ready to be dispersed and updated for November with the November host code. You can hear a little puppy dog outside barking, and that's not mine. Okay, so put a little bit of glue on the back of that, and I'm just going to place that down like so. Now, I am going to lay this one flat and pop it in there, so I will put some glue on the back of that as well. So we're going to see Moulin Rouge because that was our birthday present to Olivia, our daughter. Her birthday was last Monday, so she really wanted to see it, and her fiance wasn't keen. He's not into musicals, which is fine. And so we said, well, we'll go and give it to you for your birthday. So that's what we did. So there we go. Just make sure that's in properly. Good. Now I have cut one of these out. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but let's have a little look. And that little puppy's crying. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but he's crying. Not sure if I want to use it. I'll just keep that to one side. I have got on my sample card, I did this spray of flowers, so I might do that again actually. I think I've still got it on the block. I have. So I shall use the black memento to ink up my stamp. Put that up there. And stamp that down. Yay. Love it when things work for me. And I've got my blends here. And because we're making this a festive card, I'm going to use Real Red. That's Poppy Parade, so that's not what I want. Real Red. And light, soft succulent, Evening Evergreen. And maybe light, soft succulent. So let's start with the red. So we've got the dark. Nope, that's dark. That's light. Light. Dark. Yes. Except that end is yucky. Okay, so I might just speed this up so you don't have to sit here and get bored watching me colour. I'll just speed that up for you. So I'll just pop my pens back away and we will cut that out with the cut emboss machine. Put that there and I'll get that die. So that's this die here. Oops. And I'll get my big one. It does fit through the small cut emboss machine, but I just seem to have a little bit more success with the big one, lining things up. So you just put your die over the top, and I use a little bit of tape just to secure it. Wind it through. And there we have a nice piece of floral colouring in. Okay, so we shall. There it is. Oh dearie me. Now we could put it down this side, which that time I put it over there, but I had a little bit more room to play, so we could put it across the bottom, but I think I will put it down this side like so on dimensionals. So this is a really quite a simple fold card, fancy fold card, but it just looks a little bit different and a little bit more interesting than just the normal card. Just trying to work out where I want to put it. I don't want to cover up the Y for joy, but and there we go, that might work. There we go. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to use that because I don't know whether that works, so we might put that in my little bag for another day. another card down the track. Now inside we've got our insert. And this will fit in a standard envelope. So that's always good for mailing at Christmas time. Now I'm thinking about going live on a Wednesday night on Facebook. I know I do a Friday card and a cuppa, but I am thinking of doing something on a Wednesday night. So stay tuned for that. I'm still thinking about it. Okay, so may this season be filled with peace and joy. And you can stamp another. In this one, I stamped that flower, so I might do that again. And I might colour that in later. I won't bore you with the colouring in that. So, put that there. But I won't colour that right now. And you can also put another little sentiment inside. So there's this gorgeous little Merry Christmas that would fit there. So let's do that. So the Christmas stamp set is a cling stamp set, and the Framed Florets is a photopolymer, as you can see. Photopolymer. So let's pray and hope I don't mess this up. Yay. Anything's possible. Okay, so that needs cleaning as well. And I shall get a little bit of soft succulent ribbon this time round and make a little bow for the top of our card. Just like that, but I thought I'd put it up there, and I will trim it down, but let's just Let's just tweak it a little bit better. Oh no, that's pretty good actually. Amazing. So I hope everyone had a nice weekend, even though we're still, whilst I'm doing this, it is still the weekend. But when you watch this, it won't be the weekend. And you have a lovely week ahead. So as I said, stay tuned for my framed and festive class that I'll be bringing to you in November. And it's a product-based class, so you need to purchase the product from me so I can order it ahead of time. I am going to start running more product-based classes, and that will keep me current as a demonstrator. So we're using the festive pearls, and I'm going to put one there. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. And one down here and one up here. So it's quite a simple card. Probably not for a beginner, but for somebody who's a little bit experienced with their card making. And I'm going to get my Winker Stella pen and just go over the flowers, give them a little bit of sparkle. Probably need to squeeze a bit more out, but I don't want to do that over my project because that can end up as a disaster. Ask me how I know. Okay, so this is the same paper I've used, but I've just coloured the berries in. So if you wanted to do that too with this one, to give a bit of pop of red on that side, you could. And I will go and colour those flowers in later. But that's my Makeup Monday for this week, guys. So stay tuned for my framed and festive class that I'll run in November. I think I will run this card, use this card, and maybe these two cards. So they're all festive ones, and you will get the festive framed and festive stamp set and a pack of the DSP. The class will cost $65. So I will put that up, advertise that up early next week. But that's my Makeup Monday for this week, guys, and I hope you enjoyed that and have a great week. Bye for now.